Today I've traveled to the heart of South Delhi, to the Mehrauli Archaeological Park. But we aren't here for the Qutub Minar. No, we are heading somewhere much darker, much more silent. Buckle up, because today's vlog is about the Jamali Kamali Mosque and Tomb. This isn't just a 16th century monument, it's a place where the line between our world and the spirit world gets very, very thin. The legend of the beautiful and the unknown. Look at this structure, guys. Built around 1528 to 1529, during the transition from the Lodi to the Mughal era. It's stunning, right? Jamali was the pen name of Sheikh Fazlullah. He was a superstar poet and a Sufi saint. He was so famous that kings like Sikandar Lodi, Babur and Humayun were his fans. But look next to his grave. There is Kamali. Historians are scratching their heads even today. Who was he? Oral traditions say they were lovers, a bond so deep it transcended time. But others say he was a disciple. Whoever he was, the energy here is heavy. It's like the walls are holding on to a 500-year-old secret. The non-living heritage? Now here's a creepy fact. The ASI, Archaeological Survey of India, has labeled this a non-living heritage structure. That means you are strictly barred from offering Friday prayers here. But if you ask the locals in Mehrauli village, they'll tell you why people really don't pray here. They say the mosque isn't empty. It's occupied. Not by humans but by jinns. In Islamic theology, jinns are beings made of smokeless fire. They have their own world, but they love old, abandoned and beautiful ruins. And Jamali Kamali is their favorite palace in Delhi. The invisible slab and the paranormal evidence. I've spoken to travelers who came here thinking they were brave. Listen to these stories. The slap from nowhere. People have reported standing in the prayer hall minding their own business when suddenly, wham! A stinging slap lands on their cheek. They spin around, but there's nobody there. Just the cold stone walls. It's like the jinns are telling you, this is our house, not yours. The growling shadows. There is a small chamber on the upper floor. It's locked now. Why? Because visitors started hearing heavy breathing right in their ears. Imagine standing in a 16th century tomb and feeling warm breath on your neck when you're totally alone. The animal mimics. Late at night, locals hear the sounds of goats bleating or dogs howling inside the locked gates. But when the guards check, nothing. Just the scent of old roses and burning incense. How to get here, if you dare. If you're watching this and thinking of visiting, it's actually very easy to reach, which makes it even scarier because it's so close to the city. Metro. Hop off at Qutub Minar metro station. It's a short walk from there. Distance. It's just 18 kilometers from the airport and about 16 to 17 kilometers from New Delhi or Nizamuddin railway stations. Pro tip, come during the day. The park is beautiful. But as the sun starts dipping behind the trees of Mehrauli, my advice? Leave. When the shadows of the neem trees grow long, that's when the residents of the mosque wake up. Is it haunted? Or is it just our minds playing tricks in a place filled with so much history? One thing is for sure, Jamali Kamali has a vibe that no other monument in Delhi has. It's a mix of beautiful poetry and bone-chilling silence. If you ever visit, stay respectful. Don't shout, don't disturb the graves. Because remember, you might be a guest in the park, but in that mosque, you're an intruder in a jinn's home. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more haunted history.